All right, family. This week, episode 111, Up All Night. This is the first episode we get to see Javier, played expertly by one Mr. Benjamin Bratt, who did a great job. Excellent work. I remember shooting pool because I remember we used fake soft pool balls were brought in because Sound Brothers wanted to have control of that. They didn't want the balls clicking around. But I said, I'll do it. But in post, I want the sound of the balls added because it bothers me when somebody's playing pool and they hit a shot and you don't hear the correct sound. It always bothered me. I can't remember if we did it or not, so we're going to find out. Other than that, I don't remember everything like usual. So let's just get into it and we will see what happens, huh? So here we go. Episode 111, Up All Night. All right. Get a little bit of this. Get a little bit of this. And let's get going.
What's the most irritating thing my parents say to me?
That's too much cologne.
That's how girls end up dead.
Don't talk black to me. It's inappropriate because she's your teacher. How do you even talk black? Like in words with Izzle?
It's talk back, you idiot.
Oh.
Act more like an adult. What does act more
Look
like
at that.
an
This
adult
is the second
even
time
mean?
that she wore those PC rings. I don't remember those.
That is so lame. You're the one who wanted to do it.
What are you two doing?
Oh, I picked up one of those water weasels. You hook it on the end of the hose
the
and it
water
flies around
weasel.
in the air.
Just like a weasel?
Yeah, look how awesome. He's so wet.
I put the weasel in my pants.
Dork.
Is there a reason why my window's wet?
All right, so we talked about it before, Greeking, but we all haven't talked about silent bags. So that bag right there probably looks a little bit different. Not that you're ever going to tell, but that is what we call a silent bag. It's not made of paper. It's made of a plastic that still has the creases in it, still looks good, but it's silent for our Sound Brothers so that when they're taking things in or putting things in or taking things out, it's not making that crinkling noise and that gets over the sound. Also, as you can see, Bran Flakes by Watts, that's a fake label. The milk is fake. I think all that stuff is fake. Maybe not the ketchup, but that's turned away from camera. That's our other trick, is we will turn stuff away from camera so you can't read the label. And the paper towels are upside down and away from camera so that you can't read the labels. Another trick, turn the label away. You'll see that a lot as well, especially in supermarkets where if you see them walking down the aisles and you look behind them and all the labels are turned backwards. Yep, that was set going in there and doing that.
Very difficult to say. Oh,
What's wrong?
So I would have called, but when I was buying this boat for a friend, I got chased out to sea by another boat, the Tiki Tiki.
Are they pirates?
I didn't stop to ask.
no, it's not.
So, we talked about sunglasses before. We have trays of sunglasses. Like, I have trays. Each tray will hold 27 to 30 sunglasses, and I'll have 6 trays. You have sunglasses all the time because there's going to be a time where a guest cast or your cast or somebody, usually your cast, you already have fitted for sunglasses at the beginning of the season. You'll come in, you'll fit them, or you'll show them sunglasses in a catalog and ask them to choose 3. They'll send the people, usually the people we use, I can't remember the name, Hollywood. Is it Hollywood Glass sunglasses? No, it's not Hollywood Glass. I can't remember. But they'll send you those choices. You'll have the actors try them on. They'll choose one. You'll get 2 of those because you always want doubles. You want doubles of everything. So you'll get 2 of those and send the rest back. But the rest of the time, you'll have trays and trays of sunglasses for guest actors who come in and say, you know what, I think I want sunglasses for this one. So you also get with costumes. Costumes may have them. Usually props will have them, though. But costumes will probably want to have a look, too. Again, it's that crossover between props and costumes about style, about look of the show, and that's firmly in costumes department. So they like to have a look, and so usually it's me and the on-set costumer, or it might be me and the costume designer showing sunglasses to the actor and seeing which ones he likes, she likes, what looks good on them, and you kind of get a consensus, and that's what you run with. And that's probably what happened in this exact position.
Hard to tell. Did they have curvy swords and sing songs about how fun it is to be a...
Well, Mitchell really wanted to Ferberize the baby.
Ferberize. It is a method of getting the baby to sleep through the night by, yes, basically letting her cry herself to sleep.
Torture.
It's not torture, Karen.
It's just hard if you happen to be a person who hates to hear another person suffer.
Or two people suffer.
So, two ways of doing, you see the lights moving on that. Two ways of doing that. Either you do it in post, or you have me with the baby thing in the other room, and I think we weren't crying because we wanted to be able to put the babies crying in post, and you want to be able to hear Cameron crying. So you can't be saying anything into and making noise into the transmitting end, because that'll be all stuff they would have to try to get around and get over. It makes it too much problem on sound's end. So I think what I did was I had it, and I was just rubbing my fingers back and forth, or maybe gently tapping it, or even maybe just blowing on it. I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but that was making those the little red dots here at the top right there move back and forth to make it look like she was crying.
Used to. Jay.
And that picture is our sound guy, our boom operator, Preston, posed for that picture in a nice leather jacket beside the motorcycle. So, playing young Jay in that is our boom operator. And so that is his first little debut on Modern Family.
The saddest words in any language, my friend.
Yeah.
Luke broke the thing. You changed your clothes.
Well, I had to get dressed.
Into that sexy, clean... Oh, my God. It's the fireman.
No.
So, as has been said before, our writers have taken some of the real-life family stuff and wrote it into the show, and this actually happens to be one of them. The firefighters showed up, and one of our writers' wives changed into something nice and sexy to look nice for the firemen, and that's where this whole storyline came from. Was that something that happened to them in their real life, which is absolutely brilliant, amazing.
And lipstick. I'm out here convulsing in agony, and you're looking for cute tops to wear?
I just threw on the first thing I could find.
Well, we got a minute if you want to try on some tighter jeans.
Oh, Phil, sweetie.
Oh, no, by all means, Claire, we want you looking your sexiest when the hunky gay firemen get here.
How we doing?
We're great.
He meant me!
All right.
Oh.
I'm not sure about the time code. I don't know why we put the time code
Listen,
in
Jay, you're a
there.
tough guy to compete with. I mean,
Just,
look
I
at all
guess,
you have.
to show the audience the time and night, but that seems like a weird thing to have for that.
So Manny has
Those-
to suffer.
No, you're right.
So
Look,
those
I'm going to
are the
try.
fake balls. So that first scene was real. You could do, those were real balls. All the sound effects were perfect because they're real. Now listen to these, and you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference by the way they roll, but you can also tell about the sound.
No, listen, Jay,
Good
you're a
ad
tough guy to
there, but
compete
those are
with. I mean,
they
look at
look
all you
different
have.
too.
So Manny has to suffer.
No, you're right. Look, I'm going to try harder. But, you know, maybe it's a good thing that he has to do it.
Ooh,
So how do you know
there
this
was a
guy?
continuity error. You want to see a continuity
Actually,
error?
I think we're
I didn't
done
do a
with
very
pool
good
for
job.
right now.
So
I was doing my science extra credit.
Of course.
there's the wide. There is the front ball that is slightly off, which I did a pretty nice job with, or that it just rolled that way. We'll go full screen so you can see it. Front ball slightly off, and then when we cut
Of course you
into
will.
it again,
So Can I play?
The yellow ball's
That's
going
up
to
to
be
your
there.
dad. Actually, I think we're done with pool for right now. I have a better idea for the three of us. Vamos.
And there's the yellow ball. Slightly off, but as you can see, it was there, and I didn't do my job very well. Every once in a while, it happens. Also, this scene, I didn't get to go to, which would have been awesome, but it was a very, very, very small splinter unit, and I believe there was a lot of rules to go along with this. There's only a certain amount of people were actually allowed to go onto the field. I don't even know if I don't think our cameramen were allowed. I think it was just the actors, which is why we shot this from behind. I can't remember exactly, but if that's the case, then. But yeah, Dodger Stadium at night with the lights coming on.
He owes me a little favor.
How awesome would that have been? So we're in front, and then we're back, and
This is the coolest night ever.
yeah. And that's why we shot this back here, because nobody was allowed on the field beside the actors. So that's why we had the back shot and the three of them walking on there. And Doug had to have went because we had props working, the bag and the baseball bat. So Doug had to have been there. I did not get to go, sadly. That would have been awesome. Dodger Stadium at night, I missed out. But what can you do? I got to do a lot of other really, really cool things. So, que sera, sera.
Goodbye, Paris.
I'm visiting my sister, and he was entertaining us all afternoon with his card tricks.
Is that Phil? Hey, Mom, Phil's leaving. Without a hug? Wow.
Goodbye, fully articulating 5-function robot with the ability to... Goodbye.
Brittany, hurry, honey. Phil's leaving.
Oh,
You're fine.
Oh, there's Taylor. So our last girl, right there.
5-function robot with the ability to... Goodbye.
Brittany, hurry, honey. Phil's leaving.
Is Taylor. Right there is Taylor, who was our stand-in for 8 seasons, 9 seasons on the show. So that was Taylor's first debut right there.
How's your ankle?
It's cold.
I'm sorry I hurt you.
No, don't be. I could have just
All
as
right.
easily hurt you.
Well, it's cute that you think that. I'm sorry I hurt you.
No, don't be.
Fake ice. There is really 2 kinds. So there is hard ice, which you will see in glasses. You will see in bags when you're icing down a leg, and it's just very hard plastic ice. Now you can tell about plastic ice in glasses because it doesn't float. So when you see ice drinks in people's glasses in TV shows, and you see that all sitting at the bottom and there's liquid at the top, you know it's fake plastic ice because real ice floats. So Smart Prop Man is only going to fill the drink up to the line of the ice you have in the glass, so it looks like it's real ice that's still floating, or at least in the glass. The second type is rubber ice. You don't put that in people's glass. You can put that in people's glasses. It looks good because it floats, but you can't drink it because it's harmful if it's drank. You'll also see that in bathtubs a lot. So if you have an ice bath scene, you will be using the fake rubber ice because that fake rubber ice floats, and it gives you a better look. The third thing you'll see every once in a while is actually saran wrap. If I need ice and I'm jammed up and in a pinch and we didn't bring ice, or the drinks were added and they're like, yeah, we want that on the rocks, take saran wrap, you bunch it up a little bit, not a lot. You can do small balls if you want to, but it doesn't look good. What you do is you just make it look crinkly in there. So you put the drink, you put the saran wrap in, and you put like a knife in there and pull it down, swirl it so it crinkles up in there, and that gives you the look of ice as well.
Fireman. Yeah, you call, and I'm gonna change my shirt.
So if I'm supposed to act like an adult, is that act like adults I see in the world?
There's
Or
the water weasel.
Because if it's the ones in my family,
That was probably fake baby.
Come on, let's go.
All right.
then
How hard could that be?
I remember. I remember there was. We say water weasel. Here's another thing. When you say a product, you have to, and then you show a product. It has to be that product. So, for instance, I can say Slim Jim and never show a Slim Jim. Wow, I have a problem with that one. I can say Slim Jim and never show a Slim Jim. Maybe I should just get off of that. Or I can say beef stick and then show maybe not the label, but I can show a Slim Jim product, right? But I cannot say Slim Jim and then show some other version of a beef stick. If you say the product, you have to show, and you're showing the product, it has to be that product that you're showing. You can't make that switch. So when we said water weasel at the beginning and we're showing it at the end, that had to be the actual water weasel. Which I think we probably had 3 or 4 of, and I would assume when special effects was there that day to hook it up, but maybe I'm not, I'm wrong, but when we were working with that in water, it's usually a special effects gag, just because it's water pumping through there. I know it seems weird, but that crossover, props could just put the head on there and do it, but it's more of a special effects gag most of the time. So yeah, so if you say it, you have to show it, is what it's called. If you say, or if you're saying it and showing it, it has to be the actual product that you're saying. Or if you just say beef stick, then you could just show, Slim Jim, you could show Umberto, you could show any of the beef sticks, you know what I mean? But you can't show the label.
Doing the card tricks at the hospital really got me fired up about my magic again.
And this is the inception.
This your card?
Of
Yes,
Phil's
oh my
magic career.
gosh.
It's not, is it?
No, no, it's not.
The hardest part is when people forget their card, because then I look like the idiot.
All right, let's do it again.
We really have to go.
Think I like this?
He's the guy.
Oh, my.
I'm gonna teach you one, okay? On the count of 3, just grab this. You ready? Put your hand out. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
No.
Wow.
What was that?
Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
some of Eric's clown training coming back. Nice little ending to that. Good episode. I forgot Benjamin Bratt, top notch, awesome. 2 of our crew made it into this episode, even though you didn't get to see Preston very well in that picture. So all in all, a lot of fun rocking down that memory lane. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite part of the episode was in the comments below, and we will see each other next time. See ya.